Today, I have got a what I eat in a day video for you. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Pamela and I like to share deliciously easy plant-based recipes. So if those are the types of videos that you like, be sure to click that little red subscribe button down below along with the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Today, I have got a what I eat in a day video for you, and it is from one of the days that we were doing from the weekly meal plans out of the official Bright Line Eating Cookbook. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So breakfast for every single day of the week was the same, as I mentioned in my previous video, which if you haven't seen, I will put a link up above. You should see that popping up now, and I will also put it in the description box down below. It was basically this flax seed and oatmeal with yogurt and grapefruit. I added some turmeric and some cinnamon and vanilla just to kind of zhuzh it up. So that was the same all throughout the week for breakfast. So that is what we had for breakfast this day. Now for lunch, the first 3 days were the same, but then on Thursday, it was this quinoa and chickpea salad. So here I am just measuring out some dry quinoa to cook, and I'm just going to do it stovetop. So I just showed you there just how much water I added to cook it stovetop. You can also do it in your Instant Pot. It's super quick in the Instant Pot. It takes about 5 minutes. So whichever way you want to go. And then this salad takes a lot of chopping, especially since it was for both my husband and I for the next 3 days. So as you can see, because I'm prepping it for 2 people for 3 days, I'm weighing it out just to make sure that I've got enough for the 2 of us for 3 days. So it is a lot of chopping. And this recipe, when I initially had looked at it, when my husband and I initially looked at it, we were like, we're not too sure about this one. And it turned out to be actually better than we thought it would be. The only dressing on it is lemon juice. And we're like, really? Okay. But you know, because we are good sports, we like to try things as they're prescribed first before, you know, judging too harshly. So we tried it as it was written, and it turned out really good. The only thing I would do differently on this next time is I would probably, instead of slicing up the carrots, is I would probably grate them. I would probably use like my food processor or box grater to grate them. They were a little bit too crunchy, like they were a little bit too thick if you do them with a knife, which is how the recipe said to do them. So that would be probably my only change for next time that we make this recipe, is that I would just grate the carrots because they were a little bit too crunchy to go with like the rest of the texture of the salad. Yeah, but other than that, this was a really good recipe. We're, like I said, quite surprised that the dressing was just lemon juice and it was that good. So yeah, and as you can see, it took a lot of chopping to fill up this bowl. I did speed it up to 8 times as fast as I could to get through this chopping for you. But yeah, it was a lot, but I'm glad that the meal plan was written this way. That way it's kind of, you just do all the chopping at once and get it over with, and then you've got kind of your meal prepped for the next few days. So that's really nice that the meal plans in the back of the book are written that way. So I really like that. If you're liking this video, make sure that you've hit that subscribe button down below, and also hit that like button if you're liking this video. All right, and here I am serving it up, and you'll see the lemon juice in just a second. And I think also the Kalamata olives that go with this also help to lend a lot of flavor, because those are nice and kind of tart and salty. So this does have those Kalamata olives in it. And then there's the chickpeas, and then my quinoa is done, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in. And then of course some salt and pepper, because everything needs a little bit of salt and pepper. there's that lemon juice. And it was so interesting. We were just like, really, just lemon juice? But yeah, it tastes really good with just lemon juice. Very surprising. So, I mean, even the simple things in life can be delicious, right? So there you have it. That was our lunch for, that was for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week. All right, and then up next for dinner, we had this very veggie chili, and this was actually for Wednesday and Thursday. We had a very veggie chili. So this day that I'm showing you is actually from Thursday. And this very veggie chili was interesting. It had a lot of vegetables that I wouldn't think to put into a chili. I mean, normally I would put, I'd think about putting like carrots and bell peppers and obviously onions and things like that into a chili. But you'll see it's also got like, there we go, cauliflower and some mushrooms and things like that that I just wouldn't ever have thought of putting into a chili. And so I thought that was very interesting. I kind of, this cookbook is made by all of the recipes are all from the Bright Lifers. And so it's very interesting because you get all these recipes from all these different people. And so it's a very wide variety of recipes. And squash. I never would have thought to put summer squash into a chili. So yeah, so it was just kind of interesting. So I just went with it, tried it, and it turned out to be okay. I probably next time would change the spice on this. It had like some allspice, and if I can't quite remember correctly, it was like clove or something like that, and it tasted kind of similar to like Swedish meatballs, which is a little bit, I don't know, it's just kind of not really a chili taste. So that would probably be the only thing that I would change next time. It was a little too much spice, and the spices were just a little off for a chili. Like it didn't really taste like a chili. So that would be one thing that I would change next time, but I probably wouldn't change the veggies. I would probably keep all the veggies the same. But yeah, so that was our dinner for what did I say, for Wednesday and Thursday. So it was pretty good. I would just change, like I said, just the spices. And then it had 3 different types of beans, and there you see them going in, and then some avocado. So all in all, not too shabby of a day of recipes. All right, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. If you want to see more from my channel right now, go ahead and click one of the videos that you see on your screen right here, and I will see you next time.